Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move your life forward in the most positive way possible. I do want to thank you so much for choosing this channel. I know you have many, many choices, so I appreciate you selecting this one. So this reading today will be for February 18th through March 19th. That is the sun sign season of Pisces. You are coming up on another round of eclipses getting ready to happen in May and June. And so this feels like a very preparatory stage of preparing your energy to have these lessons that are brought through the eclipses, especially to those that are caught up on the nodes that they're in. And so the North Node is currently in Gemini and the South Node is in Sagittarius. And so when those eclipses are happening, they are definitely, they are like the superpower pills. So I just want to see here. It's like the supercharged energy to move you to the next phase and stage of your soul's development. And you selected to come in at a time and under signs where this would be where you are activated, where you are energized, where you make these changes, and these things are coming in your direction. Well, this is Pisces season coming up, and Pisces season is very deep energy, like getting into doing your soul's work. What is the spirituality level of it, and where are you going with it? And so there's this this need to really allow yourself to spend the time on yourself, to allow yourself to free yourself from other people's thought process about who and what you are, and instead get into your dream space and figure out what it is that you're going to do for yourself. So I have the 9 card spread here, but prior to turning on the camera, I pulled some cards from the Oracle of the Mermaids from Lucy Cavendish, and the energy was interesting. You have water flight. Water flight is about releasing. It says heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. This is about allowing yourself to float to the surface. This is about releasing the shackles. Like I've seen an anchor around your leg, and you're the key, and you're just you're setting yourself free so that you can float to the surface. And as you're floating to the surface, it's very dreamlike energy. And so you have the dreams card, and it says vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. And with with the sun in Pisces, and Neptune's in Pisces, and Neptune rules Pisces, that is some very deep dream work that is going to go on for everyone over the course of the next 4 weeks, but really tapping into it with the intention of trying to remember your dreams, keeping a dream journal, paying attention to your dreams while you're awake. What are you daydreaming about? One thing that's really fun when you're a Gemini, right, is that you kind of have like the monkey brain. Like you think about this, you think about that. Everything's really interesting and worth exploring. Jot those things down also. Those things are important. That is your subconscious and your conscious working together. So when you get a new idea, a new interest, write it down and contemplate on it and figure out, like, is this something I want to learn a little bit more about? What I really love is the last card that came out is the Wonder Voyage, Crossing Deep Waters, Pilgrimage, and Journey of the Soul. And that is what goes on when the North Node is in your sign, or even the South Node in your sign. It is a journey of your soul. It is the big empowerment, but she's drifting along and she's gaining information, and she's staring into the waters of her emotions, the waters of Neptune, those dreams, and she's picking up information. See how her fingers are just kind of in the water, and it's sort of like you're gathering the information. It's in the atmosphere around you, and you can touch it. And so allowing yourself to get to the surface, paying attention to your dreams, and allowing yourself to drift along and just absorb the information. Let's get into the 9 card spread. Whoa, that would have been bad. Not gonna lie, don't want the whole camera falling down. That'd be bad. Okay, so this is the 9 card spread: past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions. I will clarify. So I also assigned a Lenormand houses to each of the different areas to kind of give me another layer to kind of dive in deep. And that's a good thing because your overall energy, it's kind of you. It's the Knight of Swords. Page of Swords generally reminds me much more of Gemini. It's the curious about everything. This is a more mature energy, but there's a maturing process that goes on when you have the nodes in your sign. And so it feels to me like you are maturing. It says drama. There's he's got a sword pulled, but it definitely looks like he's in a protection mode. So let's just see what's going on here. I just want to encourage you, though, to release yourself from things that are tying you down and allow yourself to drift in the direction that you want to go and maybe avoid the drama. So the key to the situation, we have the crossroads, the Two of Swords. Two of Swords in the heart space is blocking yourself. That is not... Wow, that is not really allowing the intuition. And so I feel like you're being encouraged this month to open up, to allow the dreams to come through and speak to you, to allow yourself to journey internally into the realms of what you're interested in, what you're curious about, what you want to do next. In the recent past, in the arena of trying to get more information, we have achievement. The Eight of Pentacles. This is self-mastery. This could be mastery about a craft, like you're trying to hone your knowledge and your skill in a particular area, either for financial, usually for financial reward, but sometimes that's relationship. But you've been thinking about it, trying to figure out, how do I achieve my goals? And so again, I feel like information and guidance will be brought to you from your spirit guides through your dream time. And so, yeah, okay, this is excellent. In the area of transformation, how do you transform this situation? Where does the growth generate from? You have the Two of Wands, which is vision. And so vision is, again, paying attention to the thoughts that drift through your mind while awake and while asleep, and getting a vision of where it is that you want to go. And then excellent, in the future, as you leave Pisces season, we have this energy here of the new beginning, of diving in. And Pisces season for you is actually ninth house work, particularly if you're a Gemini rising. That is gathering information. That is higher knowledge and wisdom. And it's also connection with your higher self. So spending a little time in meditation might be a great way to also access these dream teachings, these information coming in. And so pulling your energy in a little bit, not, actually avoiding the drama, so you prepare for this new beginning that is coming your way. In the recent past, there was a Tower moment. Around the heart space, we have destruction. Lightning strikes the boat and it just is sinking. And this is that Uranus and Taurus energy, which even though it's an earth sign, it seems to be carrying a lot of water energy around it. I feel like there's going to be a lot of destruction in the world in general that's going to have to do with floods. Probably because Neptune's in Pisces. But there was a situation that came in, and then it's just like out of nowhere, it feels like you're scrambling to try to save yourself. In the future, in the heart space, you have the Lovers. You have a choice. This is supportive energy. I feel like this is a choice where, look, she's not looking where he's looking. He's looking at her, she's looking away. So this is a choice of, do I go or do I stay? Do I go or do I stay? But decision time is coming for a new beginning. Now, this is not necessarily about a love relationship. This is something, though, that matters in your heart space. This is something that really is important. So I've been working in this career for a long time, but I'm really not happy here, and I think I'd rather do something else. Do I stay or do I go? I have been living in this town for my entire life, and I feel like I want to spread my wings, and do I stay or do I go? I've been developing this career for such a long time, or I want to go to school and it's time to move on. This could be so many things, but it is about creating a new beginning. In the recent past, what was the obstacle to you? We have the Queen of Pentacles, kindness. This is nurturing and growing something of value. And if it's an obstacle, that means it was hard to do, or people were making it hard for you to nurture and grow something. Kindness is because this is the Queen of Pentacles, always reminds me of Virgo energy, and so there's this energy of understanding that the things that we want in life require time and attention. And just because you want it and you've planted the seeds, you still have to go out and weed the garden. You still have to water. You still have to take care of it. And there's been some kind of block. Either you've not been receiving the kind of support you need, or you've not been giving the kind of support you need to this thing that you want to grow here. And so, in the area of the action that's going to currently be happening, we have the Death card. We have transformation. So this ship, it went down. And it settled to the bottom of the ocean. So there's wreckage. But if you notice, it becomes an ecosystem. It becomes a new beginning. Fish find it, use it for home. Different sea life will attach to it and grow, and it becomes, they actually will deliberately sink ships to create new coral ecosystems. So in the destruction, there is the beauty of the new life, of the new beginning. It is the transformation. It is just an end of one cycle and then moving forward into another. And so I think you're going to find Pisces season a transformative time. And by paying attention to your dreams and staying above the drama, you are going to get where you need to go, and you're going to create stability. I love this. You have the Strength card for the outcome. And if you notice, he is pulling open, he's creating an opening that allows the flow of abundance. Fish represent abundance. And so he is pulling that open, but it's also the strength to set yourself free, to swim free in the direction that you want to go, to disentangle yourself from this indecision, making a decision, setting yourself free, and moving in the direction that you want to go. That creates the stability that you really want. And so staying above the drama and paying attention to your interior feelings and really focusing on what your dreams are telling you, where are your thoughts wandering, what is the big ask. Then we have a new moon. The new moon in Pisces is happening on March 13th. And Venus, which is about financial and relationship issues, is conjunct with Neptune just 4 degrees away from this new moon when it happens. They are in exact conjunction on the same day, and just 4 degrees away from the exact conjunction of the moon and the sun. And so this is planting the seeds of intention about the dreams that you have. And so really paying attention to your dreams and being ready. Being ready when we get to the end of May, I believe, is when we have that eclipse that happens in Sagittarius. Being willing to step away from the old ways of doing things. This right now is about making the choice and trying to create the stability with which to be ready to release and let go and move forward. So you have here mother healing. As feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. This is a very common theme, I think, for most people right now. There is the nurturing that we receive or don't receive before the age of 7 can dramatically affect how we are in relationship to everything the rest of our life. How we feel about ourselves, how we feel about where we work, how we feel about the relationships and the friendships and the intimate partnerships that we have. And when you feel that you were not supported as a child, that quite often becomes a real issue. And so allowing yourself, whether your mother is here or not, you can still forgive your mother for doing what she thought was best, but maybe because she was, she learned things before she was 7. And so it's about breaking that chain and setting yourself free. And that could be the unshackling that I saw you doing that allows you to drift to the top. And then we have it's time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and the worn so that the new can come in. I feel like you are in a process moving toward what's going to happen here over the next few months with those eclipses coming at you. And this is an opportunity to really, lay the foundation, get the knowledge and the information so that you can make the decision that you feel really comfortable with. That you're like, yeah, no, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this particular change. So let's get a little more guidance here about what's going on in the heart space. You have support. You have support. I feel like you're sitting here trying to make a decision and you are being supported through this process, which is very nice. This is also the energy of support. So for many of you, I don't think this has to do with walking away from a relationship. I feel like this is walking away from a long-held belief about yourself or a situation or a job or a career direction or something along that lines. There really isn't anything here that makes me feel that for the majority of you that this is about the heart space. That being said, the destruction, the crossroads, the Two of Swords, and the choice is all happening in the heart space. And so for some of you, it is absolutely that. And so only you know what's going on in your life. It isn't just your sun, moon, or rising that affects what goes on in your life. Those 3 aspects have a lot of influence, but it is the transition of the planets as they go through and other things that happen. So there's a lot going on here. You know where you are looking to make a change. And look around for the support that's around you. The real support, not the drama. The real support. Oh gosh, I love this card. You get 3. This is nice. Okay, this is one of my favorite cards. Definitely my favorite card in this deck. It says polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time to get out there and claim what is yours and stay in your power. It is stake in your claim. Allowing this transformation to happen. With this destruction, there's so many different things that could happen here. So many opportunities opening to you. If you have the strength to set yourself free, look, those fish are swimming in so many different directions. And there's so much abundance in all those directions. Ooh. Excuse me. I'm super excited. I've had this deck for a couple of years, and this week I've gotten to see cards I've never seen before, and this is definitely one of them. This is setting up parameters. Access your relationships and determine how they align with your goals. Set boundaries. Excuse me. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. So for some of you, this is about relationship, intimate nature. But 8 of Pentacles also makes me feel like it has something to do with long term, like career structure, stuff like that. You know how I said that this creates an ecosystem, like a coral reef? You have this beautiful coral reef card come in. It says, be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energies. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. Right? The ship is definitely grounded. It's on the bottom. And what it was before when it floated on the top, it can't do that anymore. But now, what can it do to construct a beautiful life? Become a coral reef. So where is your coral reef that you want to create for yourself? This is really gorgeous. All right, let's get that one last piece of advice. I don't know if I asked you to, but if you would hit the thumbs up, I'd super appreciate it. It helps my channel, but I really like that it exchanges energy between us. I love this. Okay, remember that you can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. The card you have says, oh gosh, never mind. It says explore. Maps show what has already been discovered. go another way. Go another way. Create something new. Allow yourself to transform and explore your life in a whole new direction. This is wonderful energy. All right, it's time to move, guys. I don't think you really have a choice in it. Take care. I will be back every week, so if you want to check in, we'll have more guidance along the way. And, take good care of yourselves. It looks like you're moving into a beautiful new phase of self-discovery and growth. I love this. You guys take care. We'll talk soon.